Really exciting position to be in for both these squads, and yeah, you know, it is super interesting that Ancient was skipped out from Entropiq. Never thought I'd see the day. Let's get into this one, right? They're set up towards this A-bomb site with Nickelback even fast wrapping main, or at least he was. He's already been removed, and now the essence of this pistol round's kind of been given up. You know what they were hoping to do, so Entropiq have had to make a bit of a solution come up on the fly. Forrester makes it down the vent, but the bomb isn't so lucky. And oh dear, this is not the start Entropiq wanted. They are on their last legs here. Only Forrester left standing, and he's going to go all the way back up to get the bomb.
Yeah, making a mid-round when your plan fails on a pistol is so difficult. You never have the utility to change your mind and to do something else. They attempt the vent drop, no smoke for it. They get...
Oh man, there's one. Is he ready for the second? Yes, Elian shut down as well. The secret component's now been removed, and that might kind of force your hand into not playing this B site, which looked like the original intent behind the positions in this round. Oh.
Okay, it's a bit of a mystery. They're running out of time, but Nip have just missed that timing. They've just moved away from heaven. That is so much position gain for Entropiq. This is a second's difference, and it might cost them everything. It's just Plopsky. He's been good so far at holding down this A site, but double swing, they fall in, and Krad gets the kill, his 0th on the board.
Once again, you know, looking like he just wants to be one of these pump and dump A plays, and this time there's not going to be this main component, at least not right away, so don't have to worry about losing a player there, but you do still have to break your way in, and Plopsky is having a hell of a game.
He gets a shot, gets to back up, and drops the molly as well, and Entropiq going to turn around, as so many of these rounds have been, down to the mid-round cooling, down to these 4-on-4s, 3-on-3s. Not always has the opening game plan worked. Rez, it's a messy spray, no headshots connect.
Damage.
And Krad, he's going to follow up. Plopsky not cleared, he takes his time, and he takes 2 with him. Orb trap, but Forrester comes in for the save, and now it's all on Fuzi with good timing.
Yeah, already up heaven. Neither player looking at him. Oh, there's one on the bomb now. He knows that Elian's here, and he knows he's not planting. He knows it was a fake. Oh, no, he walks right into it.
So it seems.
This is nice, Krad. Oh, he actually falls. He gets bested there. And S-Tag, oh, man, doubles up in the hut. Don't get me wrong, you're still in with a chance here if you're Entropiq. A couple of kills very, very quickly, right? Lackey getting that trade down towards B is massive. It's put a bit of pressure on NIP now. And Elian's just pulled the brakes here over in lobby. He does have the bomb, so he's got to be very, very careful, right? If he falls, if he goes down, there's not really anything Lackey can do to win the round. Looks like they want to try and make this culminate in this A play. Lackey waiting at the vents, wants to come up, wants to move in. S-Tag's here and has been here since the start of the round. It's a vent drop, Elian makes it down. He had both options open. They're going to fight their way into the B site. Fuzi's here. 1v2 to his name already. For all intents and purposes, he's very much alone now. Does have this rotation coming down the vent. S-Tag's been heard, and they focus their attention forward onto the AWP ramp. S-Tag's got to do it all. 2 to his name, needs 4 if he wants to win this round. Entropiq, they're just tucking. They're not giving him this fight. Not giving him a reason to win the round. Gonna try and swing this one together. So S-Tag, this is gonna be real clean, man. They're gonna challenge him, and they're in. Yeah, they might have taken ramp control, but they don't want to use it. They leave Forrester there to hold on, but they group back in the lobby. Forrester will nail Rez on his rotation back up through the vent, and now that's back up through the ramp, rather. That's put a bit of a question mark in the minds of NIP. Where's this looking to end up? They've dropped down the ladder. Forrester's even cleared out hell, and as Plopsky attempts to give chase, it's all locked in.
Missed. They can still try and go for event play with numbers and with utility, but Plopsky, he has been the man to worry about on this A site. Util coming in, might just be an A rush instead. Plopsky swinging, gets 1, but so many flashbangs, so many targets, and he still takes 2 before he falls off the hut. Lackey with the entry. It's Rez here to save the day. Do they want to drop B? It might be their only option, and even then, only 1 man makes it down.
They keep missing the vent. It's so wild. Oh man, only Krad now. Okay, smoking. Pause the rotate. I can't believe they just fell for it. Now a 1v1. Krad's trying to outbrain them. Playing with the vents. It's tricky business, all right, but it's honest work, and Krad's gonna look to make this play happen now. proper mind games, but he will eventually have to get this bomb down. And Rez knows that as well. He just waits till he hears the plant and now looks to move in for the 1v1. He watched as his teammate was cut down in the vent, and now he needs revenge. Crad, mini ramp moving up, and gets the spot. Info goes both ways. They're chasing each other down. Crad's got 10 shots left to make it count. Both players low. Rez. This is the round that could look to get NIP well and truly back into the game, and he's going to win it 3. I feel like you're showing me another wrong hole compilation. Look, Fuzi up through secret. Oh, missed shot. Gonna go back in. He's burning the whole time. He just needed that to connect, and oh dear.
Not another 3 on 5.
It's all gone so bad so quickly. 3 on 3 now. Crad doubling up outside, and oh mate. You reclaim a kill for a second, but the success is short-lived, and there's the lock-in. Crad's back in the lobby from outside, and then back inside. He's everywhere.
Entropiq are better when they've lost the first 2 men of the round. Like that's all that is apparent right now. They keep winning 3 on 5s. They keep winning 2 on 4s. That's unbelievable. Double kill for Hampus outside. All those missed shots for Fuzi. It felt inconsequential. It felt like it didn't matter. But it did. It held them back, truly. Nip keeps swinging yard, which isn't even necessarily a bad play, but it goes from 5 on 3 to 2 on 2 in seconds, and suddenly you're wishing you never went for that move. Alien's AWP outside working wonders. And Hampus head in your hands after that one. Couldn't have done more. And some good rounds out of Crad Boy. 2. It's up to 5 now for Entropiq. Full eco now for Nip. And this is crunch time. This is when Entropiq can start running away with this map if they please. It's going to be a very good T side, whatever happens.
Yeah, just the kind of depth we've had out of Entropiq has really impressed me so far. That little outside wrap, yeah, okay. You lost to Mac 10, it's not the end of the world. The whole intention of Nickelback there was kind of just to get the info, see what he can do outside, and if he can get secret control. The boost goes unchecked, and Rez almost doubles up from it.
No way.
No way. Oh God, Hampus is running at them now. That back 10. It didn't feel like it mattered, but it mattered so much.
Pleases. It's about to get that info. One spotted on the cross. S-Tag getting set up in the B site right now, and they're coming through. He's trying to sneak up silent, and he just makes it in time. This is great timing, and he's going to get a kill from it as well. Nose double door is corrupted. It's the orb, and S-Tag's just shooting smoke. He's going to run low on bullets, and he can't finish the job, but maybe Rez can instead. Orb dead.
Yeah, so I see dual Berettas on Nickelback. I like that. What's he gonna do with them? He's over here at ramp, right place, right time, but he's dead right away. All right, here they come. Lackey, lots to do, and he's just overwhelmed. So many bodies fighting for this ramp control, and I mean, this is a pistol round teed up for NIP.
Nickelback and a scout shot does connect. He's taking the site back as well. Oh, that's a beautiful play for Alien. Through the Molotov, they were not ready for it. 3 on 3 with a low player. Bomb gets picked back up, but there's a ramp smoke push perhaps for Lackey. Meanwhile, they're gonna lock down the door, open it up. Escaping is Crad. Beautiful headshot for Rez. And with his back cleaned up, he can get this stick in. He won't, but he does trade another kill, and this is falling apart at the seams unless Crad can sneak in time. He might not stop the plant, but he might win the round. 1 kill.
Nickelback missed that first timing. Oh,
no way.
And still falls short.
He heard the cross.
He knows they've made it in, but still, you got to get it back under control. That's a wonderful trade out of Plopski. It's opened up the B play. I don't know. I don't want to say the S word. I really don't. But
solid roster in this tournament right now. Sorry, in this group, other than LFO, who have also been boot camping. But they are getting diced. That's more like it for Lackey. Gets a couple outside. Fuzi will trade. And don't count out Nip from around like this. Alien's got the AWP still on ramp, but all of Nip are located outside. Flash pop and drop, and oh my God, S-Tag wins that fight.
He's not meant to.
No.
But he does. The boy Wonder now making his way up into heaven, trying to tee them up for an A split. Now, if you look at the mini-map, you will know that that bomb is not with any of the outside players, so they're going to have to go back and get it. This is giving, like, Don't get me wrong, it's giving time to S-Tag to get into position. The longer it goes silent, though, the more ground's going to start to get taken elsewhere. The bigger picture Entropiq are going to start to paint of what this round is hoping to be.
I love this call. They could have just walked back lobby and gone to split A with S-Tag, but they know we haven't had lobby all this time. It might have been taken, and they're so right. Elian's pushed in with the AWP. This is a perfect reposition for Nib. I thought they were going to go main. It is looking like it wants to end B, but it's not the end of the world. You can go up vent if S-Tag finds an A pick. If he dies, you commit with the lower play. But this is far safer than walking into what was the AWP in lobby. How did Nip want to close?
Ooh, here, hang on a moment, right? So Krad, never mind, he gets the spot. Only good for one. S-Tag threw the retake smoke in heaven on A, and that's kept both players here for Entropiq. That was the little detail I wanted to point out. Elian could attempt to deny this plant, missed shot, the double door swung!
Nickelback's been baited for, but will he see this cross? He's looking the right way. Oh, and then he turns. Of course he does. Looking back at nothing, in fact, and gets cleared from yard. Very awkward timing, but it's a sign of the times right now for Entropiq. They are looking like a wreck, a husk, and Nip ready to shut out this entire first map. Entropiq's pick. Lobby has been taken. S-Tag does get cleared from below. That's fine. Forrester now needs to turn his eyes back to main, and he does spam out res. That's something. 3 on 3. A is conceded as Hampus comes in from heaven. He's looking to shut out the map, and so he shall. 2 from the top, and 16-5. It is not even close. Way to open a round, but still Entropiq have a nice stack. 3 on A. They didn't over-rotate. Smokes coming down, though. Ooh, did that even land? It didn't look like it. It's on the roof right now. It's on the fence. Oh, it just bounced over. Very nice smoke, considering they're coming out long. And Entropiq are playing inside of it. Forrester's going to get a kill, but he'll swing, and Plopsky follows up with a second. Lackey out from CT, trying to hide, trying to survive. Rez hunting him down in the spawn, but Lackey's got the headshot. 2 so far, and 2 on 1 as S-Tag takes Krad out of the round. The bomb is planted, and even if Plopsky falls, S-Tag set up to close.
Lackey was one of the bigger one, right? They wait for the smoke to fade, and now they look to move in. But with Elian and Krad on the angle, I don't know. Do you even survive this cross? Do you even make a dent? Elian doesn't seem to think so. Fuzi, that's an AK retrieved, but honestly, you know, he just wants to try and take some... Creeping out. Oh, mate, it's not creeping anymore. They're flat out running. They're charging. Here they come. S-Tag with the opener. They're out through Monster. This is looking like the B commitment after all. They've gotten so deep, may as well commit to it. And S-Tag was always suspicious about the short side. Nickelback now dropped out of the round.
And so it's a good rotate. He's even dropped in. Heaven's getting smoked here. So Elian, he's in a good position right now, and Entropiq are ready for this play.
S-Tag first man in again. Opener secured, he makes it a double. S-Tag traded after that, and now this AWP given time to get involved. It's Forrester stealing all the glory right now. Fuzi, that's quick. Any more? Any more left in the chamber? 2 left to find for Fuzi. Gonna have to give us a Monacy-esque round here with the pace, with the speed. First man fighting, and Fuzi nails it. Only Krad left to beat, and he's seen him now. He wants it. Fuzi with the clutch.
Creeping out Monster, seen this one before. But with no double entries for S-Tag, how will they fare? Krad's on the nice off angle that Forrester 3K'd from the round prior. Out they sneak, out they walk. And Krad will get a bit of a heads up with a barrel, but they still perfect clear him. Nickelback on pillar. They know he was here, but they don't know he is here until he fires off. It's Rez to trade now against the AWP. He wanted to peek, but he needs that plant. Elian's coming in, looking for a wall bang, looking to catch him escaping the site, but Rez is using cover well. Swings, misses on both sides, and Rez now holds off. Waiting even longer. Trying to restrict the angle, trying to tuck in. Elian's looking for the kill. It won't present itself. He's got to drop eventually. He's got to drop. And Rez hears it.
And now he knows about the drop. Rez is just mind gaming it with the swing. There's the closer. Plopsky has 2 at short. Even if he deals with the first, he will get swung for a trade. It never comes to that. S-Tag finally bested in these entries. And right now, walking wounded NIP, their men down. Hampus can't fill the void, and Fuzi's caught. Look, it's Entropiq getting gunked on right now.
The goop is loose. Oh, again, contact, and bye-bye. Oh dear, it's another round. It's not a frag.
Because, you know, that was like perfect. You see even in the HUD when you get killed there, it's, oh, he was full white. He had his hand over his face, couldn't even see me. And of course, I just get melted. Elian spammed out by Rez.
Ow. It's further from the angle, but even then, Lucky with a flank. Hello, they turned back and they could have doubled up, but tag with another. Good for 2 on these entries. As good as Plopsky was for 2 on the A site of Nuke. Forrester, that's more like it, but he won't find a third. You can't ask for much more, however you needed to. It's a 1-on-3, and Fuzi's shut down crowd. Walk on Monster. Tag is patient for Hampus to get in position. For Entropiq, it might be the Mine Dungeon, but do nip Mine Duncan on this B play. Molly is good. Lackey hasn't got much room to move, and he will get headshot. Middle of sight, Nickelback with 1, and he's won the round.
It's a slight gap.
Uh-oh.
Surely they don't walk out short, right? Oh, they walked out, and in they come. Fuzi with a second in the round. Oh, a third. He's reliving that clutch. This time, though, entering with the AWP. 3 to the good, and Rez will lock the 4th out of the round. It's Elian, last guy standing. In round 15, he's got to give it a go. Try his hand at the clutch, but he's got 3 switched on players to try and beat. They're not giving him a peek, and then they will, all at the same time, in tandem. 12-3, NIP, a stellar T-side. Or Entropiq to open up the pistol. Rez might make contact, might get the essence of the round right now if he finds Forrester, but he's not going any further. Glock v USP, what's better? He sees smoke coming over now, and Forrester will secure the opener. Tag, they're all around him, and he's overwhelmed. Lackey gonna lock that in. 3 on 5. For Nip, their stat that they've kept every second half flawless at this event is on the line. So let's see if they're gonna be able to turn this around somehow. Shouldn't happen, but Hampus has secured the first. There's a trade from Crad, and with Fuzi dinked up earlier on, this might have to be a save. Is still committed to the heaven angle, just waiting to catch Plopsky. If he looks to reposition, still this gives a 1v1 to Forrester that Plopsky's gonna win, and Elian's gotta make noise to get out of heaven. Has to make noise on the drop. Now Plopsky knows this flank doesn't find any of the impact it was meant to. He just needs to win it in the gunfight, in the clutch. Get that bomb down with a second to spare. Plopsky, you are not supposed to win this.
Oh, bad smoke.
He was all alone throughout the whole damn thing, and now he's heard Elian get out of there, reposition onto the short side. No kit for Plopsky. Means he would have to full 10-second stick this one, so he needs the kill. Elian's crossed to the sandbags. Plopsky knows. Plopsky's aware. Starts to move in. It's a lot of damage. Both players now. 1 shot away, and Plopsky 4 in the round.
Down. Perfect round out of Plopsky. Fuzi's having fun now. Push towards B. Oh dear. Forrester gets that kill. There's still hope yet. A bit of a B pop. They're trying what Nip did against them. Good Molotov. Tag has to fly through it, but it's not going to be up for much question where he's gone. Back to the pit. Entropiq can afford to wait this smoke. They got a 5-on-3 with all the time in the world.
Yeah, right. 5-on-3. Surely this is safe. Tag still biding his time. Rez, they spot him. Tag goes up, goes over, and goes down. And Lackey with a nice double leaves it all on Hampus. Oh, don't.
Not another.
Yeah, he won't even go for it. Guess, but Fuzi is here, and Rez is also still running around in the back line. Fuzi will get cancelled out. There's a route to an A plant. Lackey is trying his best to save the damn day. Rez, though, the invisible man, all the way over at long. Plopsky on the rotation up through CT. Rez good for another. This is so much value out of this mid push, even playing into the retake. Just Lackey to beat now, but he's been the guy who made this whole round possible, made this whole round happen. Rez, tap on the bomb. Lackey eventually has to give this a look, give it a check, and Rez will win another clutch.
So back to the drawing board. And so the reboost instead comes from Nip. Oh, that's a good flash. They've been really good at popping B short. That's the one thing that's worked wonderfully for Forrester. Oh,
boosting again. All right. New way. Same angle. That's a tag onto Plopski from the AWP at Monster. Oh, it's close. Bloody hell.
Oh, if only.
Thank God he ran out of ammo. Krad does not know how lucky he is. They still want to attempt this boost by the looks of things. I think that's pretty ballsy. Like, surely you're not ready for this if you're NIP, and they're not. Plopski's plucked out of the round easy. As you like, Fuzi with some short re-aggression, and Entropiq is still committed to the B play. Reds will spam out Krad eventually, and now it's all gotten a little bit wild. They're just embracing the 3-on-3. NIP didn't even think this was going to happen. They were rotating away, but now they've come back in. Oh, holding the line. Lackey brings it back into a clutch. Fuzi all alone, and Lackey this time gets it over the line for Entropiq.
What a disrespect play. They see everyone for Nip in B, and they go, screw it, let's run at them, right? Like, that's just a crazy B pop, but it's also partly because Nip don't have a setup. They're doing all these boosts, they're running around, they're jumping over for info. So, you know, Entropiq know that Nip don't have this like amazing crossfire established. They can find a gap there by running in and hitting timings, and a good 5-on-3 converted. It gets close, but rounds are rounds, and wins are wins, and Entropiq will take what they can get in this game right now. They forced an eco out of Nip again. And so they keep trying to drag it back. A mid pick, you miss nothing, don't worry. It's only pistols, and Forrest is lurking out B again. He has been a problem in this T side to deal with. And that problem will continue to rear its head. Nickelback now getting flashed out on short. Rez with a triple boost getting info. Plopski's gone. Now Rez got to be careful. Oh, he's just shooting Forrest and trying to spam through the B short angle. It's a kill, but it won't mean much in the grand scheme.
Yeah, it should, you know, it shouldn't get any more risky from here on in. Rez should just die with getting nothing done, and that will be Entropiq up on a 9. That's how it should go. Let's see if it does go that way. There we go, nailed on the peak. Oh, it misses, but Nickelback was there to close, and Entropiq, they do secure that 9th round as promised. Now we have the reinvestment for NIP. This is a little more labored than we've had to see out of them in these second halves, in their closes.
Yeah. Certainly true. I'm not worried yet. Here's a crazy stat. Forrester is 8-0 in opening duels right now. 8-0. Given how this game has gone, and I don't just mean the second half, this whole game, that is phenomenal. Like, that's a lot of attempts and not one failure. Most of that, I imagine, has been these T-side picks out on B. Even so. Oh, that's nice. Over the smoke.
And he gets out as well. That's wild, man. Horrible way to start the round. That late peak from Hampus. They were holding for it early. It's his decision to play into the round just a few seconds after when you use the mid walk gets spotted by Rez, and even though it's a 1-for-1, it's kept the 4-on-3 in favor of NIP. Spotted the bomb. It's a lot of info to go off of. Hampus isn't even deterred. He's still playing up in the toilets.
Oh, this is so scary. Either they walk into him and they won't be ready, or they walk past him and then they're really not ready. It's a lose-lose right now with Hampus here. He hears everything. Forrester might just lose the bomb. Hampus turns back at the right time. Nickelback walking out long, spotted by Fuzi. Now Hampus, he activates and he shoots him in the back. 2 kills, 1 late player ready to trade, but Hampus is good for 4. They can get there in time. Nickelback is deep in the pit. He needs to go back with the bomb right now, and this is just giving more time for Nip to get set up. They use the nades early because the bomb is so late, and it's a different plant. So Nickelback has set them up at least, just about. But there's the smoke shot that will get Nip ready to go. They were looking to save, now they're interested.
Yeah, full on bit of smoke spam. Boost up and over. Can this net them away back in? They won't see Nickelback. He'll spot them first. He was holding for the boost. Flashes raining out through heaven. Tech 9 bested in the head-to-head. Everyone's low. Lackey's putting up numbers with the AWP. He is trapped at pillar. Got a long way to go still. There's another for Lackey, the anti-clutcher.
And so into what is currently only 2 players, but both for the Monster side. This could still be it for Nip. That smoke.
Oh, the re-smoke. Yeah. At the 40-second mark as well. If you're waiting for that to fade, you can have like 25 seconds as you try to make your way into B. That is such a middle finger from Nip.
There's another smoke.
It's just been lobbed over from A. Oh, mate. At this point now, you've got to go up short. You've got to go up short because you've been re-smoked again at Monster. You've just got to move in, contact play. In they come. Plopski's going to reposition, hold off the Monster side. The flash might leave him blind, but it's all right for now. They've crossed in. The bomb plant could get denied. Plopski's going to deny the plant. He can't find any more, but is that one kill going to be enough? Only Elian left, and there just isn't time. NIP 2-0. Another one added to the tally as they now sit top of Group A.